hopefully y'all don't hear what's in the background because today we have to discuss how to thoroughly wash your shoulders in the shower. So let's get everything ready. And never mind this, I've been drinking that nice lemonade. Not the mix. Not that I have anything towards lemonade mix, but I like to fix it, lemon juice and a sweetener of choice. Yeah, that's what we're going in for. So today that's what we're going to be discussing. Now, first things first, since this is technically this is related to a shower routine. So I have something of the sort that will work for demonstration. And we're going to use a couple of sheets of this to demonstrate what to do. So the first thing that comes to mind when you're getting ready to go in the shower, I don't know about you, but I typically start with my shoulders. Shoulders are a thing that you have to really pay attention to because based on what you wear, if it's tank tops or you're going to wear a t-shirt much like this, and you do this whether you're working hard outside or you're inside, and they feel like they're in the way, you want to take care of the skin that's in your shoulders. One day I got to address about the acne skincare for your body, because that is definitely a thing for some people that they're trying to keep up with, and I've lived with it for most of my life, and yeah, that's a chat for another time when I'm allowed to discuss. Yeah. So, how to thoroughly wash your shoulders in the shower. We're going to use 2 pieces of toilet paper, okay? Soft, but we're only using 2 literal pieces to demonstrate a washcloth. The first thing you want to do is wet your shoulders. You know what? We can do a real live demonstration here. We ain't got to be in the shower or the lab to do this. We got bottled water here. We're going to wet our shoulders here. Get them wet, wetter than this. Wet your shoulders. When you get in the shower, wet your shoulders. Now, this step I would recommend starting on washing your shoulders after you have taken care of. Where can I find something to demonstrate this? After you have taken care of your feminine hygiene. After you have taken care of your nether regions, your private areas, you're using a feminine wash, almost said feminine deodorant wash. That's pH balance, that removes odor causing bacteria, free from dyes and parabens, sulfates too. So I don't think that says that on here. But yeah, this version used to have sulfates in it, and then they rebranded it, and so I have showed y'all the rebranded version and reformulated. See, that's proof to y'all. I'm gonna put this side by side. This was the old version of Summer's Eve. A little bit off topic, but I'm gonna get back on topic. This has sulfate in it. This version did. The newest version, there's no parabens, and this sodium laureth sulfate is missing. No sulfates either. So they're paying attention. Anywho, feminine hygiene first. If you're a man, your nether regions, you wash your equipment too. Okay. Then go in with the shoulders. That's the most logical step, is to start bathing from head to toe. If you've already shampooed your hair or your hair is out the way, it's underneath a shower cap or a waterproof bonnet, okay, get your hair out the way. Wet them shoulders. And now we must go in with our soap. This is demonstrating our washcloths. Not that I don't have washcloths. I just don't feel like undoing my washcloths. I like stacking them and folding them. You go in with this and you start in a circular motion. Now, if you notice when I was talking to y'all just a few short days ago about how to thoroughly wash your arms in the shower, we're following the same exact step in here about your shoulders. Here. Here. And you go all the way down. Now, the best part about this is Other than me using this as a demonstration, Kyle, I don't want to get into my washcloths until I get ready to shower again, which will be very soon. When it comes to using body scrubs, you're going to treat it the same way. You're going to get yourself a little guapage, slap it in that washcloth, same circular motion, but with less pressure, the more abrasive it is. I've got to go in depth for that for you all, just because not all body scrubs are created the same, and then not all levels of abrasiveness of body scrubs are created the same either. And then you just go in there, and at this point, if you're using a soft or rough washcloth, I've recommended in the washing your arms live stream a few days ago, use a plush washcloth. Just use a really abrasive body scrub like Tree Hut to compensate for what the plush washcloth will not be doing. And then in a circular motion. Now, if you want to exfoliate off, it's been a while since you've exfoliated, get in there, put some pressure. You see, I'm pressing in, I'm pressing in, I'm pressing in, I'm pressing in. Okay, I don't recommend that. But if it's been a while, you can press in a little bit, not that much. Because your skin is one of the largest organs, not a medical professional. Alessia Vlogs. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. The thing about it is your skin is one of the largest organs over your body because it covers everything. Eyelids, face, shoulders, what we're talking about. It's okay. Everything, even the delicate private parts. Your skin covers everything. And if you didn't have that skin, you look a little weird and a little creepy. And you'll be creeping some folk out. Okay? So there's a reason why we were designed to have skin everywhere to cover everything. And we were designed a certain way, whether you're a woman or a man. Thank God for that. Because we would look really, really weird walking around with ligaments and joints and seeing what is underneath that you often see if you're at the doctor's, x-rays, so forth. It would look really weird to walk around like skinless. You see skinless chicken? We'd be looking like them. No. Our skin is created to protect us, but then we also have to do the work to protect our skin. Again, not a medical professional. Now, in circular motions with body wash, regular pressure, lighter pressure if you're using something like the highest amount of abrasiveness for Tree Hut. Light pressure. Exactly. Thank God for skin. We'd be looking crazy. It's the little things that I start thinking about. I'm like, God, thank you for that. Thank you that we have skin covering it. We might complain about, oh, it's not even, and oh, we got scars and stuff, but there's still stuff that we could buy to take care of and maintain our skin. And that's where I'm one of the people that comes in and discusses and shares that with you all from my perspective. And you just want to get in there in those shoulders and do that. Now, 2 tips. Now, if you are washing with body wash and you have gone in circular motions to do that, it feels smooth now. I'm going to have to still get in the shower after this, but still, it feels smooth now. Smell good. After you're done doing that, wet your arm with body wash. You want to make sure that if it's thick, luscious, and creamy like Dove, or it sticks to your skin a little bit in the crevices, Dove also has ones like that. Or it's something like Caress, more fine-tuned, more silkier, and it still gets in the nooks and the crannies, even in your shoulders. You want to make sure when you get to a point where you've lathered up so much on your shoulders that you're now essentially, if you have a shower, this is what makes it easy. We're going to pretend here, even though I have plenty of shower routines on my channel. And then we're just going to we're going to angle and position ourselves in a way underneath that running stream of consistent water from the shower and let it rinse off. Does this mean that you forego putting in effort with your opposite hand? No. That means you still have to do the work. And you go and you just do this and kind of work it off until it's gone. And then repeat the same thing on the opposite shoulder. That too. Okay, sometimes I might, no, sorry, I added a word. Sometimes I recommend body wash first, then exfoliate because it might irritate the skin. I believe I talked about that too in the, did I discuss that in the one video? I'll go check it first before I recommend it. But that's also good too. One, to cleanse the skin. Two, like you were saying, because it might irritate the skin. Another thing I was thinking about is if you don't feel like wetting your skin beforehand, then it's good to start with a clean slate, because then when you go in with the body scrub, you're going in on something that is clean. But then you have a clean surface, but a clean dead layer you're getting ready to take off fresh. Because if you're going in with body wash first, body wash isn't essentially made to take off the top dead layer of skin. When we talk about exfoliating, it just cleanses, it's surface level, really. So you make a great point, Alessia Vlogs. You make a great point. Now with scrubs like that are very abrasive, like tree hood, still position yourself. We're going to pretend, even though you've seen me on plenty of shower routines on the channel. I got playlist. Position yourself the same way. If you've been using a abrasive or semi-abrasive scrub on your shoulder, those particles are still going to be sitting there stuck. Tree hut, they're going to stick there. They don't really roll off. So there's pros and cons to that. Position yourself where it rinses off. And since the majority of Tree Hut's formulas at least what I have seen of their scrubs, no matter what scent, no matter if it has a little bit of scent, but it's more focused on maybe a specific benefit for your skin, they have an underlying layer underneath those scrub particles sitting on top of your skin. Oil. There's oil in the majority of them. Stand underneath that stream, let it run, but then use your opposite hand to brush it off. Now, what you want to do following that, whether you are rinsing body scrub off your skin, whether it's abrasive or highly abrasive, middle abrasive, no matter the level, or it's a body wash you're rinsing off of your skin in terms of your shoulder, you've already rinsed. Now, I promise you, these are the only pieces of toilet paper I'm using as demonstrations. I don't want to get into my current stack of washcloths, plush. Pat dry. This represents your towel. You're out of the shower now. Towel. Pat dry. Pat dry. Pat dry. And you want this to be the towel that you not only pat dry your shoulders and the rest of your body and your corresponding other shoulder. Pat dry. No rubbing this time. Pat. Pat. Pat dry. Because what you're doing when you pat it dry, if any of what you use, whether it was body wash or whether it was body scrub, is scented, you want to pat in whatever scent is left. And any moisturizing oil to put in there, because most body care products, even if you're washing yourselves with them, they have some form, some level where they're high, low, middle, some percentage of oil. Especially those body butters, creams. Shea butter on its own is very, I don't want to say greasy, but it has its own natural moisturizers, which is why I love it. And it's great for hair. So, little secret there. Helps define it, helps your scalp stay moisturized. It, in my community, grease your hair with it. stuff. But pat your skin dry. Pat your skin dry. And let this be the only towel that you not only pat your skin dry on your shoulders and the other shoulder and the rest of your body, but then let it be for that and get yourself a separate towel for your nether regions. To I know I heavily discuss washcloth for your nether regions, washcloth for the rest of your body, because otherwise you passing bacteria back and forth and it's just a whole atrocity. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't want to, you go see Doc and, you know, here's a reenactment. Not of my situation, it's just the way my mind works. Hey Doc. Yeah, what had happened was I was, I just use one washcloth to bathe with, and I just don't understand. I start having like, irritation, a rash, and it's just red everywhere. And the doc, you know, do I use separate wash? No, I don't. You don't want that for yourself. You don't want. So that's whole reenactment, not of my situation. It's just the way I'm thinking. You don't want that. At least I like to think that you don't. That's all. Just like you wash with separate washcloths for your nether regions and your shoulders and the rest of your body, separate towels for drying off, including your shoulders. Shoulders, rest of the body, that's fine to use one towel. Nether region, no, separate towel. It's tedious, but it's better than having that doctor visit I just reenacted off the top of my head. Yeah. Now, I have more videos like this where I discuss all kinds of, all kinds of body care and hygiene advice. And I'm going to link it at the top or the bottom. And I suggest having a healthy snack to go along with it. And even a nice glass of lemonade, which I shall soon have. Until next time. Love you. Thank you for stopping by.